Have you ever considered how trust powers the world of business? When a shop owner lets a customer pay later, or a company ships goods on credit, it's all about trust. But in business, trust is calculated and managed. It's a high-stakes bet that keeps the economy moving. What happens when trust is broken? For a small shop, it's a lost loaf of bread. For a big company, it could mean layoffs or worse. The real question in business isn't just about making money, it's about knowing who to trust. This is the hidden superpower behind every successful company. Business isn't just numbers, it's relationships and promises. Every transaction on credit is an act of faith, a company lending its own money, hoping to get it back. Without this flow of trust, businesses can't grow or even survive. Someone has to manage this delicate balance of risk and reward. While CEOs get the spotlight, credit managers work behind the scenes, safeguarding the company's future. They turn trust into a science, measuring, analyzing, and managing it. Credit management is the unseen engine that keeps business running strong. So what is credit management? Simply put, it's deciding who gets credit, how much, and making sure it's paid back. Imagine being the responsible friend who lends money but always gets it back now. Scale that up to a company with thousands of customers. Credit managers aren't just gatekeepers, they're business enablers, finding ways to say yes safely. They work with sales to grow the business without risking its future. The job is strategic, offering different payment terms, balancing risk and opportunity. At its core, credit management stands on three pillars: risk assessment, policy and strategy, and relationship management. Risk assessment is detective work, analyzing if a customer is likely to pay. Policy sets the rules for lending, and relationship management is about communicating and negotiating with customers. When credit management works, the company thrives, cash flows, investments happen, and growth is possible. But if it fails, even one unpaid invoice can threaten the whole business. Credit management may not be flashy, but it's the foundation of every successful company. It's the immune system that keeps businesses healthy. Without it, all the innovation and marketing in the world can't save a company from financial trouble. That's why credit management matters. It's the silent force behind every thriving business, and it's more important than ever. When you think of business heroes, you might picture CEOs or marketers, but credit managers are the real guardians of a company's cash flow. Without steady cash, even the best products can't keep a business afloat. Think of a company as a ship's sails catch the wind, but credit managers keep the engine running. They monitor cash, spot risks, and prevent disasters before they happen. In good times, they ensure growth is sustainable, not reckless. In tough times, they collect what's owed and keep the business alive. Credit managers are more than number crunchers, they're strategic partners. They provide the intelligence leaders need to make smart decisions. Can we take on a big new client? What if a major customer's industry falters? Credit managers have the answers. They're the quiet heroes, ensuring the business survives and thrives. Every company needs them. What does a career in credit management look like? It's a field full of opportunities across every industry. Every business that sells on credit needs skilled professionals. Your expertise is always in demand. You could be a credit manager, leading a team and setting company policy. Or start as a credit analyst, digging into financials and assessing risk. Collection specialists focus on helping customers get back on track, requiring empathy and negotiation. Risk managers look at all financial dangers, not just credit. Many CFOs and finance directors began in credit management, learning how money really moves through a business. The skills you gain are highly transferable and respected. Whether you want to specialize, lead, or reach the C-suite, credit management is a solid foundation. It's a passport to a stable, rewarding career. You'll understand the heartbeat of any company, its cash flow. That knowledge is priceless. Credit management opens doors everywhere. Let's meet Thuli, a junior credit analyst at a fast-growing company. Sales were booming, and pressure was high to approve new customers quickly. Thuli, trained to look deeper, noticed red flags with a flashy new client. The client looked great on the surface, but Thuli found they were paying suppliers late and using new money to pay old debts, a warning sign. She recommended strict payment terms, a big deposit up front, the rest on delivery. The sales team was upset, but her manager backed her up. The client refused the terms and walked away. Months later, that client went bankrupt, leaving others with huge losses. Thuli's careful work saved her company from disaster. She became a hero, not for making a sale, but for preventing a catastrophe. Credit management isn't just about saying yes or no, it's about protecting the business. Thuli's story shows the real impact of smart credit decisions. Sometimes the best win is the disaster you avoid. That's the power of credit management. It's about courage, diligence, and seeing what others miss, and it can make you a company's financial superhero. Inspired by Thuli? Here's what you learn in credit management. You become part detective, part negotiator, part financial analyst. You master financial statements, reading balance sheets, income, and cash flow to spot trouble early. You learn to calculate key ratios and interpret the real story behind the numbers. Risk management is central. You build credit scoring models and write credit policies. You study business law and negotiation, handling tough conversations with professionalism. Technology is key. Modern credit managers use data and software to make fast, smart decisions. The curriculum is practical, preparing you to make an impact from day one. You graduate ready to step into a job and add value immediately. It's not just theory, it's hands-on, real-world training. Credit management gives you the skills to protect and grow any business. It's easy to forget the people behind the numbers. Every invoice is a business owner trying to make payroll. Every late payment has a story. Great credit managers know this job is about people as much as profits. When collecting overdue bills, you can be harsh, or you can listen, understand, and work out solutions. This builds loyalty and long-term partnerships. Communication and empathy are your most powerful tools. It's about explaining decisions clearly and adapting your approach to each situation. Mastering the human element protects assets and relationships. Trust is built one conversation at a time. Better relationships lead to better decisions and a healthier business. Remember, behind every balance sheet is a person. Treat them with respect. With technology changing business, is credit management still relevant? Absolutely. The rise of e-commerce and AI makes credit professionals more vital than ever. Technology handles data, but humans make the final judgment. AI can spot trends, but only you can interpret them and make strategic calls. The job is evolving, less data entry, more strategic advisory. Credit managers are now financial consultants, guiding companies through complex risks. Companies need people who understand both finance and technology. They need professionals who can translate AI insights into smart business plans. And they need people who can manage relationships, something technology can't do. As business gets faster and more complex, expert credit managers are in high demand. This career isn't fading. It's stepping into the spotlight. The future belongs to those who can blend financial skill with human insight. We've seen how credit management is about trust, strategy, and real impact. The world needs people who can navigate financial complexity with confidence. Every credit decision has a ripple effect, helping businesses grow, saving jobs, or protecting a company from disaster. This isn't abstract work. Your choices matter. You build stronger companies, foster trust, and create stability. It's a career that rewards diligence, integrity, and big-picture thinking. If you want a job that challenges and empowers you, credit management is the path. Be the one who asks tough questions and digs for the truth. Be the unsung hero who keeps the business on course. The world needs more guardians and strategists. It needs people like you. Step up, build a stronger, more trustworthy future, one smart decision at a time.